Hi, thank you for joining me in this mini tutorial. Today we're going to look at how to make a profile. So you can navigate to it by clicking on My Profile in the left-hand navigation bar. And I already have a profile, but I'm going to show you how to create one. So you can go to Edit Profile, and it'll give you a page that looks like this where you can put in information about your identity. So you can put in your name, your preferred pronouns, 32 character description about what you do as a writer, poet, editor, or novelist, potentially. You can put in your location, and then you can put in a bio. Then you can click on contact, and you can put in your email address and any socials information so that people can find you online. You can click on books and add in any books that you have written. So I'm going to show you how to do that. I'm actually going to delete this one because that is a fake one, and I'm going to create a fake one so that you know how to put in a real one that you've published. So you can click on add, and you can upload a cover for your book. It can be a JPEG or a PNG file. You can put in a book title. So Cat in Boots. You can put in a publisher. You can start typing and it'll bring one up. So Grey Wolf Press. And the year that it was published here. You can put in a link for your book where people can find it or buy it. And then you can choose a genre. So let's say it was fiction, novel, and you can choose the different genre or subgenres or categories that your book might be found under. So maybe it's children's fiction in this case. And then you hit save, and it will automatically show your books in your profile. You can do the same thing with publications. So any poems that you've published, short fiction pieces, creative nonfiction essays, you can add here by clicking add. And you can paste the link to the piece. You can put in the title, Flying Pigs, and where you published it. So if I published it in the Sky Island Journal, it comes up right away. The year was 2025. The neat thing about this is if you leave this listing automatically toggled on, when people go to the listing for that journal and click on the card, there's a little section where you can read work that's been published in that journal, and your piece will automatically appear there so people can read your work in the journal as they're trying to decide what type of work that journal publishes and if it's the right place for them to send their submission. So it's another way to get more eyes on your piece and get more a bigger audience for your work. So that's pretty cool. You can select a genre. So we're going to say a poem, maybe a prose poem, and then you hit save. And then it automatically shows up in your publications. There are other projects that you can add. So if you click add, you can add more than just your publications. Maybe you have a YouTube channel or a podcast or a newsletter you send out on Substack. If you have a merch store where you sell merch that is pertinent to writers, you can add it here. Any events that maybe you host, you can add those. So let's say I have a YouTube channel and it's called Svetlana's Channel. And I started it in 2015. You can put a link to the project here in the description of it and hit save, and it will show up in the profile as well. And then there are badges, which are super fun. So these actually get earned automatically, or they're granted to you automatically by Chill Subs if you do a certain number of tasks for that badge. So for example, if you track more than 100 submissions in our submission tracker, you get the Strider badge. If you list more than 50 publications in your Chill Subs profile, like I just showed you how to add right here under publications, then you get the Super Publishy Person badge, and they're just fun. So now you hit done, and you get a profile that looks like this. You have your badges, you have your bio, any books that you've published, and then selected work that you've uploaded here, and then projects down at the bottom. So that's your profile. The neat thing about making a profile is that other writers can find you. So if you go to the writers database, we have 71,812 writers who have profiles on Chill Subs, and they're searchable. So you can look somebody up by name if you read their work and you want to find out more about them, and you can find out if they're in the Chill Subs database and potentially see what other publications they have linked. Or if you're looking to make friends with other writers, you can search by location. So you can see if you live in New York, or 296 people in New York City, there's 293. Maybe you just moved abroad and you want to meet other writers, there's 16 in Korea, or 33 in Japan. So you can search by city or country, and sometimes literary agents or literary journals will come in here to look for writers if they're looking for something specific. For example, they might have a location-specific issue or folio of their literary journal that they're looking to put out, and they want to solicit work from writers in that area. That's a really useful tool for them here too. So that's how you make a profile and how to find other writers. So thank you for joining me in this tutorial.